Now here's buckets.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I tell you, she is so tough to stop when she gets to the rim.
Yeah, she can get up a few notches higher.
Yeah, and that's how the game is played inside. If you can play over the top, you've just got a great advantage.
Here's Atkins. And off there, she misses her first shot of the game. Here's Allen. She's covered by Mitchell. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line. We played just over a minute here in the first. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Takes the three. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The defense has to chase Mitchell off the three-point line. She's too dangerous from deep.
When I think of Leilani Mitchell's WNBA career, guys, one word comes to mind: improvement. She entered the league as a second-round pick in 2008, but has continued to get better ever since. And her hard work has been rewarded, as she's the only player in league history to win the Most Improved Player award twice.
Now here's buckets. And she converts the layup.
And this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early, hitting 3 of 4.
Tight D.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Cloud. From the arc. He can't get that one. So Las Vegas will take it the other way. And speaking of Leilani Mitchell's career growth, Tim, how has she made it all possible?
I think it's a combination of things, Blake. For one, her focus is next level. She's played for a few different teams already, but has adapted everywhere she's gone in those different systems in different cities. Plus, she's won 2 championships playing pro basketball in Australia, and that had to help develop her game.
Now here's Cloud. Pass to Deladon. Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Deladon. Count the basket.
With her height and skill, if you're going to hack at Deladon, you better hope she doesn't get the shot up.
And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight. Now here's buckets. She has 6. And she gets the bucket. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Washington trailing. Pass to Deladon. Atkins. And here is Mitchell. Misamon with it. Defended by Swords. Just 4 to shoot. And shot by Mitchell. No good. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Buckets gets the bucket.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
A capable distributor, Atkins is able to see the big picture within the game.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Watch out for that ball.
Yeah, that was symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Mitchell.
Absolutely no fear, guys. Mixing it up in the paint with bigger players.
Here's buckets. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. So it's Washington now. 8-point game. Mitchell outside. Pass to Atkins. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And guys, Ariel Atkins put herself on the map with her first 2 WNBA seasons. She averaged double-digit points per game and earned all defensive second-team honors in both seasons. She also won the 2019 WNBA championship in year 2, scoring 21 points in game 1 of the finals.
And she sinks the second.
The 7th pick in the 2018 WNBA draft, Atkins actually made all-defense second team as a rookie.
Now here's buckets. 15 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Deladon outside. Three-pointer. She can't get that one to fall. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Aces ahead, up by 9. And we'll be back with you shortly. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
The work they've done to get in close offensively, the difference right now.
And I like that they aren't settling for outside shots. Just keep attacking the rim.
Very aggressive.
Offensive rebound. Here's buckets. Yes, for basket number 9. She's missed only 2 shots from the floor all night.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Now here's Mitchell. Out to the wing. Charles. She's guarded by Wilson. Takes the 13-footer, and that one hits back iron. Buckets with it.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Fantastic.
Fantastic indeed. Really piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Right side, Charles. 6 to shoot. Hines Allen. Mitchell outside. Beyond the arc. And no good. And here are the Aces now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Not much settled at this point. However, sometimes it feels like during this stretch of the season, the best teams are just waiting for the postseason.
Sometimes I think we forget that these players are human. And it's such a difficult year, it's hard to give 100% focus every game. This is where you have your vets come in and keep the younger players engaged. Teach them about the importance of playing at a high level every game.
And Brian, I think it's also a reminder that in the playoffs, you can never take a night off. So your total attention to every contest is something that you have to practice during the regular season.
And nowadays, we're seeing more and more players partner with various companies for endorsements. How important is that for today's athletes?
It's huge, Blake. By partnering with companies that align with your beliefs and lifestyle, it allows players to earn money, but also build their personal brand, get their message out, which is what everybody wants to do today.
And with all the new age companies out there pushing all kinds of products, the possibilities are endless. I've seen some pretty cool things blossom out of endorsement partnerships.
Now here's buckets. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Rejected by Tina Charles.
Good job by Charles to position herself defensively, proving how effective she can be with that block.
A nice shot by Powers.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Here's buckets. And the rebound goes to the Mystics.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Misaman, no good. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Buckets gets the bucket.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller defender on her and took it straight to the bucket for the easy 2.
Pass to Charles. Hines Allen, covered by McCautry. And aerial powers, here we go. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Laser focus from Powers. The bump not affecting her shot.
Here's Buckets. Makes it off the glass.
All the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
They found holes in the D, and they're really exploiting them.
Pass to Powers. Hines Allen. Mitchell outside. Now Powers. Mitchell outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by Buckets. And here are the aces now. Banked in off the glass.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Here's Hines Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Aerial Powers on the wing. That one's in, coming off an assist from Leilani Mitchell.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
Here's Buckets, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Mitchell outside, pass to Misaman. A beautiful reverse layup.
The savvy of Mitchell leading to the open hoop for her team. What a facilitator.
That'll do it for the first half. The Aces on top. They lead by 13. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Buckets really making a difference here.
As effective as she was slashing to the hoop in that first half, she was even better at finishing once she got there.
Yeah, it's like we were watching your old highlight reel, huh? I mean, those were some amazing dunks we saw, and I just can't really imagine she'll be able to top those in these last 2 quarters. But hey, let's hope she tries.
Here's Mitchell. Deladon outside. Outside Atkins. Mitchell outside. Misaman, defended by Swords. Atkins up top. Kept alive. Deladon uses the glass to finish the layup.
A hard-earned bucket. It's so refreshing to see a player like Deladon who never gives up on a play. He just plays with so much fire and passion.
And down it goes. 2 points.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Atkins. Not a lot of room. And the Aces with possession. Here's Buckets. That shot off. Excellent defense there from Elena Deladon. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. He can't hit that time.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
Now here's Buckets. She's covered by Cloud. Here's Mitchell. Off
the left rim and out.
A lot of clanks by them early in the second here so far. Only one make on 5 tries.
And she makes that one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Outside Atkins. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Deladon. Angel McCautry with the block.
With great timing and a disciplined defensive approach, McCautry is not easy to score on.
Buckets gets the bucket.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Loud left side. Kicks it out to Deladon. The Mystics again can't hit.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail. Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there.
A drive by Leilani Mitchell. Count that one.
When it comes to cutting to the hoop, Mitchell is so good. It's a combination of the burst and the smarts.
Here's buckets, and she comes up with the deuce.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
And the Mystics call time here.
Yeah, I think the head coach saw too many easy buckets coming from inside. Wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside and that they have been, they're in big trouble, Tim.
And they've got to change something up. Let's see what they do.
The Mystics on offense. Pass to Deladon. Hawkins. Mitchell with it. Charles, defended by Swords. And too long on the shot.
Didn't come away with points, but they'd be happy if every possession ended with that shot.
Here's buckets.
And she slams it one-handed.
The leading scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
Pass to Deladon. Hawkins outside. The tray cans it from downtown.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Now here's buckets. D right on her.
The one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's her hand doing the slamming.
You're right. She is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, that's part of what makes her unique, right? That combination of power and polish.
To the middle. Charles, no good.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Buckets, no good. And Washington has possession. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. And the Mystics hit again from deep.
That's such a hard shot to drain. Credit to Cloud. Defenders might not have seen the pull-up coming.
Here's buckets. And she'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Washington Mystics. And she'll take her third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
She knocked down a bunch of shots from the stripe in their last outing.
It was definitely a bright spot for her. I mean, just one look at the box score will tell you that.
She's off on the second. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Aces ahead, opening a huge gap. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is... And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Now Now Deladon. Mitchell outside. Former players can find success as coaches because their players can relate to them. And, you know, of all the active players in the WNBA, who do you think would have the strongest coaching philosophy?
That's a tough one, Blake, but I'll go with Allie Quigley.
No way. Putting on a show for these people.
I can't believe she pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, if you've got it, flaunt it, like Tim and his jump shot.
Deladon outside. Pass to Hawkins. Powers. 5 to shoot. Stolen. And here's buckets. And she drops it in from the low post.
They're in good position here, thanks in part to her efficient scoring.
Now Deladon. Hawkins outside. Mitchell outside. Down low. Deladon. They get it again. Good D by Angel McCautry.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Hawkins outside. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Powers. Knocked away. Buckets with the steal. And the layup is good.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
Right side Charles. Count that one.
Only one player in the history of the WNBA has made more two-point buckets than Tina Charles. Making hoops inside is her bread and butter.
Here's buckets. Stolen by Deladon. And pushing it up, here's Washington. Pulls up for 3. The shot, no good. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become. She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
Mitchell with it. Deladon outside. Powers inside. Here's Charles. It's hauled in by Angel McCautry. Here's buckets. Uses both hands to slam it down. So many fantastic cities in the WNBA. Which do you think is the best to play in?
That's a tough one, Blake, but if you made me pick just one, I'm just a fan of Las Vegas. There is an excitement in the city around the Aces. You also have the NBA Summer League, various youth tournaments going on in the summer. Everybody converges to Sin City for hoops.
I'll take Los Angeles, guys. I mean, you got the beaches, the warm weather. Tim's always telling me about their golf courses. And playing at Staples Center with all the championship history would just be special.
Lays it up and banks it in.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Now Mitchell. Outside Powers. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets a 3-second call.
Foolish play. I mean, she's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment. Or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
Here's buckets. No!
Look at that.
And she takes that one up and powers it through.
Terrific perfect run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Outside Atkins. Can they get it? Basket counts.
With the steadfast and fiery offensive identity, Atkins is able to put her head down and attack.
Here's buckets. The shot from the low post is good.
That's just run-of-the-mill for her. She's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Deladon. Atkins. Mitchell with it. Releases. The offensive rebound. Back to Atkins. Cloud inside. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for